What's up, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to the MG Cup Series and welcome to Phoenix International Raceway. Yes, we are at Phoenix. We are back at Phoenix. We were just here a couple months ago when we were going through our season finale of races. We have our last three tracks, which include Rockingham, or Phoenix, Rockingham, and Homestead. But now, Phoenix has a date added to the West Coast swing. After that, we leave Phoenix and head over to Las Vegas. I know it's backwards. We'll probably switch that around next season. But we go through Nevada to Phoenix, back over to Nevada, and back over to the East Coast. But anyways, here we go. Pace car is in. Jeff Gordon's your pole sitter here at the Jeff Gordon International Raceway. And the green flag is out. We're racing in Phoenix. Heading down into 1 and 2 for the first time here today. Gordon hasn't won since 2004, where he won 5 races. And look at the new Phoenix. There's a little bit of added banking. Yeah, that's cool. But look at the dog leg. There is no more grass. Drivers now have somewhere to go. If a wreck happens in front of them, they don't have to just plow right into it, though they may damage the suspension. We don't know how that transition may be. Hopefully we don't have to find out. But we've completed a lap. We've made it through cleanly. Dale Jr. now has the lead on the outside line. He's driving away with it. And look at your Daytona 500 winner, Casey Kane, 2004 MG Cup Series Rookie of the Year. He is in 3rd place, and he's looking for his 2nd career win. He won that first career race in the biggest stage of them all, and now looking to go get some more here in the 2nd race of the season. So basically, the West Coast swing starts here in Phoenix. We go over to California, and on our way back from California, we stop in Nevada. So actually, now that I think about it, the schedule does make sense. So we're going to keep it this way. Race 2 is Phoenix, and a good battle for P2 as Jeff Gordon gets cleared by the 9. Look at Casey Kane on the high side making it work. Casey Kane, I don't know where he got all that speed from, but he is flying up through the field. Now P2 looking to run down Dale Earnhardt Jr. for P number 1. And now, midfield, they're all bunched up here. We have 2 separate lines going to work. Looks like the outside line is actually prevailing. Surprisingly, that is not something we expected with this new Phoenix. It has been repaved, though. Drivers trying out different lines. They have grip wherever they want to go. There's no practice, no qualifying. They're just gonna go, or there was qualifying. They're just gonna go. Oh, contact. One on the apron. It's JJ Yaley. And didn't look like that affected him too much, but definitely didn't want to go down there. He was kind of forced down there. But drivers might start looking at that, seeing how that didn't really affect his car. Oh, actually, I don't know. Drivers starting to take note and look at that, but man, that was interesting. Huh. Anyways, I I don't even know what to say anymore. That was something. Wow. But anyway, yeah, we are still green here from Phoenix, and drivers seem to have found a different line around this racetrack. Look at Matt Kenseth down on the bottom, though, trying to make it work on the inside. The 07 of Clint Boyer on the outside of 3 wide here as Brian Vickers sticks his nose in there. Biffle stuck in the middle, got a little loose, had to check up. 3 wide off of turn 4. Did I see the caution light on? I don't believe I did. No, I did not. Still green. Dale Jr. putting on an absolute clinic here today, running away with it. Further back, the battle for 2nd has been settled. Casey Kane is running away with that. But we got a battle for 3rd on our hands. As here comes Jeff Burton. using the lower line. But Jeff Gordon on the high side gets that better exit. Forced him to have to check up a little bit there, and now down the front straightaway once again in a 1 and 2. Look at last season's Rookie of the Year, Carl Edwards. She head down the backstretch and into turn 3. He's trying to hold off Tony Stewart. Here comes Stewart underneath that 99. Tony Stewart side by side with Carl Edwards. Edwards on the outside. Gonna get that absolute boost off of turn 4. A rocket launch off of turn 4. And not a rocket launcher, but like a literal launch of a rocket. We are not talking about rocket launches here. Do not get on us for that, YouTube. We are not Zilla Kami and Sosmula, okay? Don't worry about it. Anyways, some of y'all won't even get that reference. Don't worry about it. It's Tony Stewart, though, still fighting on the inside, and he finally clears Edwards, and he's going to slide up and take his line away. So Edwards now has to back off. Here comes Kyle Busch in the number 5 car, and the caution is out. We had a spinner on the back straightaway, and Bill Elliott's blowing up. Not sure if that's related or not. I don't believe it is, but no, it is not. Let's see what happened to Chris Mack here. Oh wow, it just snapped. Robbie Gordon to his outside. Just like upset that car just enough. Took the air off of it just enough for it to snap around on him there. And he's gonna have to try and get that thing rolling again. You see him spin it back around. He's got a tire down, so he can't move too quickly. And oh no! Dale Jr. still racing back around to the line. Hadn't crossed the line yet. He's gonna put him a lap down. Oh, that's a tough break for Chris Mack. Heartbreaking for that young driver. Doesn't even get a shot in this race, because he's gonna go a lap down here. Now coming down in the pit road. Gonna change all 4 tires. We're coming to the green this time by. So now that 86 car has to drive to the front of the field. He's going to line up right beside that 8 of Dale Jr. He's going to be able to fight for his lap back here. We'll see if he can pull it off. Here we go. Pace car is in. We're about to begin once again. Green flag back in the air. Dale Jr. leads us back to the green. Let's take a look at this beautiful flyby we get off of turn 2 here. Down in the 3 and 4, Casey Kane trying to chase down Dale Jr., but it is all Dale Jr. out in front. All Junebug, I should say. You see the 86 car sliding it off of turn 4. That car sideways. That car all over the racetrack. Here comes Tony Stewart underneath Jeff Burton. And that's what Chris Mack wants to see in his mirror, because he does not want these guys behind him to get single file and start passing him. He wants to have a chance to get up there and try to fight for the lead once again. Whoa, look at that 86 car. He tried to clear himself off turn 4 and about wrecked. Kept it off the inside wall somehow. He's on the bottom of 3 wide now, as Stewart's to his outside, and here comes Chris Mack down low. Rope. All this pollen, man. Really starting to mess with my allergies. Anyways, what was I talking about? Yeah, battle for a lap. Chris Mack still. He's on pace, actually, with these guys in the top 3. He's able to stick with them. He's just trying to get himself in a groove, and it looks like he's finally done it as he gets by Tony Stewart on the inside line. Now Stewart trying to come back, but Mack drives it in deep there. And he get away from that 20 car. He's gapped him just a little bit. Look at that car bottoming out. Sparks flying as he goes through the dog leg. The setup a little bit wonky on that race car. Might want to look into that for the second race this season when we return to this racetrack. And now he's gonna clear Casey Kane. What a run there! As he clears that 9, and now he's got his eyes set on your race leader, Dale Jr. He's the next one on his hit list here. Can he catch Junebug in a world of his own right now? Trying to open the gap just a little more. Chris Mack desperately trying to get back onto the lead lap here. And man, these drivers all have something to gain. They're all pushing as hard as they can. Well, at this point, they're all probably taking it easy. Chris Mack's still pushing as hard as he can, and Dale Jr. just trying to gap the field at this point. Give himself some breathing room. Mack goes in big time there, but got pretty close to the wall. Had to check up and lost all of that ground that he just made in that corner. On board with the 86 as he tries to get by Dale Jr. Oh, gets up into the outside wall. That's not what he wanted to do. Yeah, the gearing in the default fast setup is pretty weird on this track, so we're gonna have to hold a practice session just so these teams can get these setups right. So yeah, next time we come here, we'll give these teams and drivers about a 30-minute warm-up so they can get some feedback on the cars and the tracks and work on a setup as Chris Mack drives it in deep behind that number 0 and gives him a little bit of a bumper. I don't think he meant to. I think Junior was just kind of taking it easy through the corner and caught the 86 car off guard. He can drive into the corners way deeper than everyone else can, so yeah, watch this once again. My point exactly, but on exit, that's where they get him, because his tires are starting to wear out. So even though he can drive in deep, it doesn't benefit him in any way on exit. He's gonna try to do it right here. Slides up, gets behind that 8 once again, trying to stay in the draft, as that does come somewhat into effect here. Not much, but a little bit. Side by side now with that number 8 car, trying to get in there. Can't quite. Still, he's gonna have to dive it in deep. Oh, he's gonna try to outside this time. He's gonna pinch that 8 car down. And Chris Mack now sideways. Oh, got loose, couldn't clear him. And Junior's gonna clear, or almost clear, Mack in that number 8 machine. And now Chris Mack in the 86 trying to come back. He's got to be wondering, what do I have to do at this point to get my lap back? And Dale Jr. sees the speed in the number 8's 86 car, and he knows that he can possibly be a contender for this race win. So he does not want to let him back on the lead lap. Understandably so. And now Chris Mack trying desperately to get by that number 8 machine. He's trying different lines, trying everything, and nothing seems to be working for him. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the volume back up now. Oh, the bump. Oh, no! And he spins it into the outside wall. Not too big of a hit, but it's definitely gonna slow him down once again. And it looked like he tried to dive underneath that 8. Couldn't quite get underneath them all the way. Got into his left rear quarter panel, and as a NR 2003 player, if you breathe on an AI car the wrong way, you're done for. There's no saving it. But looks like he doesn't have much damage other than the right side damage he got from hitting the wall, but doesn't have much damage. His drivers are stacking up under caution for some reason. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back to Phoenix International Raceway. Under caution for the second time here today. And new leader. It's Matt Kenseth, number 17. As we had some pit stops under the yellow. So we'll see if Dale Jr. can work his way back up through the field as he and Casey Kane and many others decided to pit under that last caution. Elliott Sadler inside the top 10. That's nice to see. Pace car is in. Here we go. Green flag back in the air. And Chris Mack, look at him. Oh my goodness, flying to the front. Oh, in contact with Kenseth there. Yeah, Chris Mack was supposed to be restarting on the inside, but didn't get back around to the front of the field in time. And had a huge launch on the start, no penalty. As he's back up to where he was supposed to be in the first place, but probably caught a lot of drivers off guard there. Now here comes Mack trying to get by Kenseth. Same song, second verse with this number 86 car, trying to get his lap back, and Matt Kenseth already unhappy with him after getting run into. So we know Kenseth's not going to make it easy for him. Here comes the 86. Getting right up on his back bumper. And Kenseth brake checks him. No! And he's going to go around again. In front of the field, Denny Hamlin gets collected. Chris Mack. Oh! Big impact. Car getting tossed around. A hard crash for Chris Mack. Another bad one. This is the exact track he was hurt at last season. And he is the reason the dog leg is now paved. Oh, and we're not done. The 42, as the 86 car tried to get out of the way, tried to let it roll down the hill and out of the racing surface, and Casey Mears just plowed right into him. Caution it is out, and I'm speechless. I mean, Chris Mack tried so hard to get back onto the lead lap, has a run here, and Kenseth, watch this, Kenseth just kind of parks the bus right in front of that 86. You see Kenseth just stopped moving. Mack going through the corner how he normally would, tried to get as close to his bumper as he could. Kenseth didn't like that, tapped the brake on him a little bit, knowing how sensitive that 86 car is, and around he goes in front of the field, and oh man, Hamlin gets collected in it. Nowhere. Oh, watch out, watch out, watch out. Oh, nowhere for Carl Edwards to go. Even Kenseth's teammate got some damage in that. That's Jamie McMurray in the 26, Ryan Newman, Tony Raines, among others. Oh, the 32 hit hard. And he's going to collect Yaley and Strimmy. The one of Truex has damage. I mean, a lot of rookies getting taken out. Travis Quapple. That car is destroyed. The 99 of Edwards, the 25 of Vickers, the 66 of Jeff Green, Mike Bliss, Scott Wimmer in the 4. Oh, Sterling Marlin with a big impact. I mean, the big one on the backstretch here at Phoenix. And you know that had to hurt, but Chris Mack more upset than anything. If you, oh my God! And that big hit late there, that'll probably result in some sort of a fine. I don't believe it'll be a suspension for Casey Mears, but definitely a fine, as he was trying to just get back around to the field and just, I guess, lack of awareness. I'm not sure what. And considering the 86 did kind of come down, yeah, he went on the apron trying to avoid the pace car, and then, yeah, spotter probably should have communicated that a little better. It's not completely on Mears. That could have been bad if he got hit in the driver's door, though. He already took a lick right in the door, so Chris Mack lucky not to get hit there again. Big enough impact to get all 4 tires off the ground. But luckily he is okay. That car got tossed around, launched through the air. Car was airborne. Luckily didn't flip over. But wild stuff here. Watch how the car, oh my goodness, after Truex got into him right there, man, watch, bang, huge hit, and then Truex comes through along with Jeff Green, and that launches the car. Truex came flying into it, thought he made it through, and then here comes the 86, while airborne, right into his path, bouncing around, and then, yeah, bad wreck here from Phoenix. Brings out the red flag, and we'll be right back after this. Welcome back to Phoenix. Matt Kenseth, still your leader. After some craziness went down there. Denny Hamlin on the inside. Can he fight for his lap back? I don't believe he will. He's got a lot of damage on that 11 car, but the green flag is back in the air. And yeah, that 11 car is definitely not on pace. You can see it immediately there. '41 of Reed Sorensen. Where's he gonna go? He's being held up by that 11. The entire inside line has nowhere to go here. So they're gonna have to try to figure that out. Hamlin about opened up the door, but didn't quite. There's nowhere for any of these guys to go, unless Denny Hamlin just moves out of the way, which he's not doing. To be fair, he doesn't really have anywhere to go. He could pull low right here, but then he'd still be in the way and have no arc into the corner either. So, I guess he's just going to have to deal with, they're going to have to deal with it until he finds somewhere to go. Okay, there he goes. He moves up. But now he's going to be blocking the outside line, and that's the preferred line for some of these drivers, so I don't know. Robbie Gordon's getting held up. Casey Kane stuck in the back. Dale Jr. finally gets through, and he was the original leader and original fastest car here today, so tough for him to be stuck back here. We're about halfway through this event. What did I just hear? Look at this, 3 wide. Driver's trying to negotiate this lap traffic, and by lap traffic I mean just the 11 car. Matt Kenseth, though, smooth sailing for him, way ahead of the rest of his competition. And next week, it's a triple header for Model Club Speedway. Pass, MGNS, and MGCS, all right there in California. So that should be interesting as well. Battle for P3 about to take place here as Kyle Busch He's going to challenge his teammate Jeff Gordon for second. He's on the inside. He got a good run through the middle. But Gordon's going to get that run off on exit. Side by side down the back straightaway now. Who wants it more? Busch dives in. Can he steal another spot from that 24 car? Yes, he will. So Jeff Gordon now falls back to fourth. How about, not Rusty Wallace, excuse me. How about Kurt Busch? Older brother of Kyle Busch, running second. Do any of these guys have anything for Kenseth? I don't know. Oh, look who's joined the party. Dale Jr. has now moved up, but he's stuck in a three-way battle for fifth. But he is now technically inside the top 5, as he does have his bumper out ahead of that 20. But now he's getting forced 3 wide. Once again, he's stuck in the middle. Stewart up high. Side by side for fifth. Tony Stewart on the outside. Dale Jr. down low. Who's going to take it here? Stewart had to back out a little bit in the middle, but now gets the exit. And side by side still. Here comes Mark Martin back into the picture. Going to try to follow the 8 car through. If Jr. can clear these guys, he may have a shot to get back up there and challenge for the lead. But they just will not leave him alone. So the fastest car of the day so far, other than Chris Mack, who is now out of the race, is stuck back there, being raced for 5th place, while Matt Kenseth just scoots away from the rest of the field. Now the Busch brothers going at it for second. Kyle Busch about clear. Here comes Kurt Busch with a runoff on the high side, but Kyle Busch down low. Gonna take the shortest way around the track and try to clear his older brother. He does by a long shot. Clears Kurt Busch. Busch gonna get the run off the high side, but it's not gonna be anywhere near his little brother. Kyle Busch up in the 2nd place, and now got his sights set on Matt Kenseth. Can he run him down? I don't know. We'll find out after this quick break. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to Phoenix International Raceway. Kyle Busch is in 2nd, but not really catching the 17. Matt Kenseth pulling away. Kurt Busch holding it steady in 3rd, and Tony Stewart has cleared Dale Jr. So that battle has kind of calmed down for a little bit, but looks like they're getting ready to kick it back off. Jr. to the inside of the 20, can't quite do anything. It's a tough track to pass at, and here comes Mark Martin going to try to capitalize. He dives down to the bottom, can't do anything there. Yeah, difficult track to complete a pass at, and it's, I mean, that's all I can say. It's tough to pass here, and man, these drivers doing everything they can, trying everything to clear each other. It's just not working out for them. Here comes Mark Martin. These 3 will not leave each other alone, will they? That's allowing everyone else to scoot away. Well, not really, because they've run down Kurt Busch. Kurt Busch seems to have just fallen off completely in that number 2 car. Might have used up all his stuff, but they're allowing the top 2 to just pull away from the rest of the field. Battling like this, and Kenseth still opening the gap a little more. I say that, and then Kyle Busch gains a little bit. But these 2 have pretty much broken even, so unless we get a caution, it doesn't look like... Oh, that may be a factor too. Unless we get a caution, doesn't look like anything will happen unless Denny Hamlin has something to say about it. Because we're coming up to lap him again. And we have 12 cars out of the race. I probably shouldn't have had to count that, but I wanted to be sure. 12 cars out of this race. And the only car involved in that wreck that wasn't taken out is Denny Hamlin. So, oh boy, that is tight. Dale Jr., very risky there. But somehow they made it out alive. Jr. about got up into that 2 car, and that would have been bad. Kurt Busch trying to fight back up high. It's all him and Tony Stewart here, racing for 5th place or 4th place now. Stewart's gonna take it. Or no, that's 3rd. But Stewart's gonna take it. Here comes Dale Jr. Gonna try to take 4th. And Mark Martin looking to work his way up into the top 5. Oh, Busch just chopped his nose. And here comes the 31 of Jeff Burton into the party. Scott Riggs running inside the top 10. He's on his way up into the mix. So a lot of different drivers starting to run this little group down. Them racing each other so hard, that's allowing everybody to get into it. Jeff Burton is there now. He's caught these guys. He's in the battle. Can Scott Riggs do anything? This is one of the best runs we've seen from Riggs so far. Or actually ever. It's nice to see an underdog like him inside the top 10. Rounding out the top 10 is Casey Kane in the 9. And he's going to get a challenge from the number 88. That's Dale Jarrett. Good old DJ. And his final season with Yates. Robert Yates racing. And Dale Jarrett parting ways after this season. Tony Stewart trying to pull away, but can't quite. Dale Jr. and Mark Martin both reeling him back in. He's clearly not the fastest of these 3, but does a great job on defense, and that's what's preventing these guys from passing him. Here comes Martin underneath Jr. Jr. with the runoff. Jeff Burton fighting Kurt Busch here. Oh, Kurt way wide. Where's he going? Whoa! Caution is out. Kyle Busch, no! And JJ Yaley. Caution in the air. And some of your race leaders have damage. That's the 20. So all 3 of your Gibbs cars have damage in this race. JJ Yaley is out. Kyle Busch is destroyed. What just happened? Lap cars, it seems like, takes out some of your leaders and contenders for the win. And it looks like that's all she wrote for Kyle Busch. Oh, man. No. What happened? JJ Yaley unable to make it back around. Lost power. Gets stuck on the outside. It's gonna... he tried to pull back up out of the way. Kenseth just avoids. Kyle Busch is not able to. Right into the back of that 18. And then, oh, the 20 of Stewart. Oh, no, and Dale Jr., the fastest car on the track, gets taken out. Oh, man. Tough break for these guys. They all get damaged from that and effectively have their races ruined and possibly ended. Oh, that's heartbreaking. So because of that, we did try to throw an instant caution, but apparently drivers didn't quite get the message in time. Man, alright. Well, looks like we're going to have lap cars restarting in front of the field. Matt Kenseth is going to have some traffic to go through here. Dale Jr. is a lap down. That is painful to watch. Kenseth has to hold off his teammate Mark Martin, who is now in second place. He's in a good position to win this thing. How about the 2 of Kurt Busch? He's got a shot to win his first race of the season. Matt Kenseth, though, is not looking good for him. He did not want to see a caution. It's the last thing he wanted to see. Chris Mack, watching somewhere, definitely wanted to see a caution because he is not happy with Matt Kenseth. And luckily, he's not even injured, but I think he's more angry than anything. So maybe he'll, once he calms down, he'll realize how lucky he is. Green flag back in the air, though. We're racing once again here from Phoenix. Lots of damaged cars in front of your leaders. Here comes Kenseth underneath, trying to pass as many cars as he possibly can. Tony Raines, where's he gonna go? Can Raines move out of the way in time? He's got a car to his outside, so he can't. That's Kyle Petty in the 45. And Raines goes high. '79. That's not Billy. That's Bill Bigley, right? Billy Bigley Jr. Bill Bigley Jr. in the number 79. He's making a few starts this season. Oh boy, that got really shaky. Yikes. Okay, but Kenseth being held up on the high lane. He's got nowhere to go. He's gonna get freight trained on the bottom. Here comes Mark Martin to take the lead on the inside line, and he's got the 2 of Kurt Busch right behind him. Now Kenseth in the middle. He's in the middle. He's got a clear lane in front of him. He's making his own lane, and he's gonna probably try to use that to his advantage as he gets back beside his teammate, the number 6 of Mark Martin, stuck behind the 7 of Robbie Gordon. Here comes Kenseth back to the front, behind Kevin Harvick, and here comes Martin back on the bottom. But Harvick, a much faster car than that 7, which everyone else is stuck behind. But he's got slower cars stuck in front of him as well. And now Martin underneath the 7. 3 wide. No, but Gordon clears the 6, gets back in front of him. No, that's not what Mark Martin wanted or needed in that AAA insurance number 6. But Kenseth's getting checked up as well. Coming to 11 laps to go this time by. Lap cars are everywhere. And Martin's going to move him. But now here comes the 31. And he's going to clip the 6 underneath him. So now 3 wide with the lap traffic. He's going to get through. Mark Martin, your new leader. Once again here from Phoenix. Coming to 10 laps to go. Kenseth through the middle, rubbing against lap traffic. He does not care. He wants to get back up there ASAP. He's going to dive down underneath the 31 of Burton. Jeff Burton. Trying to hold him off. Risky move by Kenseth to send it in there, but he made it work. Well, he didn't quite make it work, but he made it out alive, so that's good. But here comes more lap traffic. It's the 01 of Joe Nemechek. He's going to go high. 31, Jeff Burton. Here he comes. Where is he going to go? Can we get 2 back-to-back first-time winners? Doesn't look like it, because Kenseth diving down underneath. The 31 stuck in the middle of 3 wide, but Kenseth nowhere to go. Can't pass Burton. Jeff Burton holding him off. Can he run down the 6 of Mark Martin? Or is it too little, too late? Eight to go. I believe 8, right? Yeah, 8 to go. Side by side for second place. Kenseth is there now. He's there. Here he comes. No. Yes. Maybe. I don't know. He is all over the place here. 1 second he's got his nose in there, next second he doesn't. But now he's going to fall back. He's going to have to fall back in line. Oh, but now lap traffic once again. It's Bobby Labonte in the 43. Michael Waltrip in the 55. Side by side in front of your race leader. Where are they going to go? Here comes Jeff Burton. And here comes Matt Kenseth back into the mix. Lap cars are going to slow down to number 6. Here comes Burton up high. Jeff Burton on the outside. Looking for the lead, but gets blocked by Waltrip. Here comes Kenseth. Kenseth's going to try to follow through. Can he cut low? He's going to try to get underneath that 31 car. Michael Waltrip holding him up. Matt Kenseth to second, 3 wide with the lap car once again. Burton trying his best to hold on. He's got another lap car to try to get underneath here. But Labonte goes high. Here comes Burton with a run on Mark Martin. He's going to go underneath. 5 laps to go from Phoenix. And man, things are getting tight here. Side by side. Greg Biffle in front of your leaders. He might try to help his teammates out here. And he does. He gets right in the way. The 31 being pinched down by Biffle as Mark Martin goes by on the high side. But now Martin's stuck behind the 21 of Ken Schrader. Biffle in front of his teammate. That's Matt Kenseth checking him up. Oh boy, I don't know who's gonna be able to come out on top as lap cars are everywhere. Who's gonna benefit the most from this? Who's gonna catch who at the right time? Mark Martin off turn 4. 4 laps to go, or 3 to go, excuse me. I think that might be all she wrote. I think the fat lady has sung. What other expressions are there? I can't think of any right now. But I think it's over with. The final nail in the coffin for Jeff Burton and Matt Kenseth as Martin has cleared the lap traffic. These two further back still struggling. Burton's going to fall back. We're going to get a Roush 1, 2, 3, or excuse me, a Roush 1, 2. As Burton stuck on the high side, here comes Kenseth down low. Kenseth on the inside, it's gonna roll through with no problem. But Mark Martin come to the white flag one more time around for Mark Martin. Kurt Busch trying to come back as well. A late charge, he's not gonna gain anything from it. Down the back straightaway for the final time. Kenseth has cleared the lap traffic. Burton's cleared the lap traffic. Through 3 and 4 for the final time. Off of turn 4. Mark Martin will see the checkered flag. He's gonna win in Phoenix. How about that? Mark Martin, the first driver to win on the new configuration of Phoenix International Raceway. And he gets it done in the desert after an absolute just battle royale with him, his competitors, and the lap traffic in their way. But he survived and made it to the end. That's going to do it. Hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button. Subscribe. Up next, Auto Club. Hope to see y'all there. Until then, peace.